Hey guys, Joe Sidoti here with Elite Core, and I want to take just a few minutes to talk to you about some of the differences between our PERSEUS Snake and the industry standard Whirlwind Medusa Snake. And I think you're going to be really surprised when you see how much difference there really is. So let's take a look at some of the things that makes PERSEUS snakes stand out. First things first, the first thing you notice right on your stage is the snake box. And we are using IP67 connectors. Now, they are using just random connectors? I don't even know what they are. We've got IP67 connectors. That means that they are waterproof, dustproof, you name it, spill a beer on it proof, right? And the Whirlwind Snake has just got holes. Matter of fact, we did a flashlight test where you can flash a light and just see all the light pouring out of the snake box, and yet with our snake box, nothing comes through because nothing is going to get through. Our PERSEUS snake wire is individually jacketed, numbered, color-coded. It is so much nicer to work with, it's cleaner to look at. If you take a look at the Whirlwind's soldering, when you look at some of the individual soldering points, they are cloudy and dark, and ours are shiny and bright, which means that the temperature was at the right temperature, and we even put a piece of heat shrink over each drain wire at the solder joint, just in case something were ever to touch or cross, it's gonna be protected. And maybe it's just us, but we think you should use black zip ties inside your snake box and not white zip ties. All right, let's talk about branding. Whirlwind is really good at making sure that everyone knows you have a Whirlwind snake on your stage. Here's an example of our 12-channel snake box. It doesn't have our logo all over it. Matter of fact, we want to put your logo on it or your client's logo. And that is included for free when you order a PERSEUS snake. So we're not trying to get our name out there. We want you to do killer production with a killer snake and get your name out there. All right, now moving down from the snake box itself is on a Whirlwind snake this big, huge, bright silver grip, right? It almost looks like a Coors beer can just sitting on the side of the snake, and it's as bright as all get out, it's reflecting light, and we just think, you know, a stage should be cleaner than that, it should be more stealth. So we have the Banker Devices stealth grips and bales, and they are black, and they don't look like a Coors can, and they hide away just like they should. All right, now as we move down the snake, one of the things that becomes so annoying so quickly is the fan out, right? You've got all this tangled up mess, you're trying to figure out how to organize it, and the standard is to just use clear unshrunk heat shrink to separate channel groupings. And we just said, we know there has got to be a better way to do this. So we partnered with Banker Devices, and we have put on every one of our snakes that has a fan, a Banker Devices separator. Now these things glide up and down the fan out with complete ease, and they're in sections of 8 and then broken down in further sections of 4 so that you can organize your fan out with ease, and it will literally never get tangled up. So again, we partnered with Banker Devices and we said we've got to figure out how to number and identify these Neutrik connectors because nothing on the market exists to be able to do that. So that's exactly what we did. We came up with the ID rings, and you can number, identify however you want your genuine Neutrik connector, and if you change your mind later, you can always just redo it, slap it on, and it's still compatible with the colored rings for the Neutrik connectors. Let's break down the differences in our multi-pin options versus the Whirlwind multi-pin options. It's pretty simple. Whirlwind has their option, their one option, whether it be a 12 channel or a 16 channel or a 56 channel. It's a W1, a W2, and so on. Whereas with the PERSEUS, we have multiple options for you. Now we have our standard multi-pin, which is an Amphenol 41 series connector, right? But it's gonna be compatible with 1047, with Link, with Veeam, all sorts of other options that are already out there as an industry standard. And we also offer the 62 and the 65 series, which is Whirlwind compatible. So we can have W1 and W2. We didn't want to leave it to just one style. We wanted to be able to not only give you options, but for you to be able to integrate what you already have in your inventory and start using our products alongside them. I know we've talked about a lot of things, and there is a lot of differences, and you really won't know until you get one of these in your hands. But I'm telling you, the difference is staggering. And when you see the tube side by side, you actually think to yourself, have I really gotten used to this? Have I thought that this is the best that money has to offer? The answer is no, it's not. PERSEUS snakes are the best snakes on the planet, and I want you to check them out. Make sure that you visit us over at elitecoreaudio.com, get a closer look, give us a call. We're happy to answer any questions, and if there's something that's not a standard build, call us. We'll come up with something that's custom just for you.